Shooting victim Angel Cologne says he had misgivings speaking publicly about the carnage at the Pulse nightclub. In his words, the tragedy was still fresh in his mind.
Out of nowhere, we just hear a big shotgun. We stop what we're doing, and then it just keeps going. That happened, and we just grabbed each other. We started running, and unfortunately, I was shot about 3 times in my leg.
The 26-year-old was knocked down, unable to walk because of his injuries, and trampled by people rushing out. He hoped the gunman would stop. Instead, he says the killer calmly walked through the club, shooting people at point-blank range again and again.
I was able to peek over, and I can just see him shooting at everyone. And I can hear the shotguns closer, and I look over and he shoots the girl next to me. And I'm just there laying down. I'm thinking, I'm next, I'm dead.
The gunman then took aim at Cologne.
So I don't know how, but by the glory of God, he shoots towards my head, but it hits my hand. And then he shoots me again, and it hits the side of my hip.
Police arrived on the scene, and an officer was able to reach Cologne and literally drag him to safety. Cologne is one of dozens of patients rushed to the Orlando Regional Medical Center, the area's major trauma center, and just 4 blocks away from the Pulse nightclub.
That was great for the patients, them being close, but it made it very difficult for the medical staff and the nursing staff to take care of these patients because they essentially were showing up without any notification at all, and we really didn't know what their injuries were until they were brought into the trauma bay.
It was a night that would test the very limits of their capabilities. Patients were being rushed to the hospital any way possible.
With a busy level 1 trauma center, we're used to seeing gunshot wounds. We're used to seeing a multitude of injuries each and every night, but this was somewhat of a surreal experience.
There was a variety of things. You could tell we had both small caliber and large caliber, and you could tell proximity based on the amount of injury.
The handgun caused small caliber injuries. The semi-automatic rifle in Mateen's hand did unspeakable damage. Despite the medical staff's best efforts, doctors say 9 people died after reaching the facility. There are still dozens hospitalized, some in critical condition.
I would be surprised if we do not see the death toll rise. From this, we're doing everything that we possibly can to pull them through this, but they are critically ill as a result of their injuries.
Amid the life and death issues, gun control is also on the minds of many who lost so much.
I really do think in order to have a gun, you have to have a reason. I don't think you should just have a gun just to have a gun. I mean, I believe in protecting yourself and all that, but if it's that easy to just bring 2 guns, huge guns like that into this place that easy, there's something wrong.